Cover letter. What is cover letter? A good cover letter can help to sell your manuscript to the journal editor. As well as introducing your work to the editor, you can also take this opportunity to explain why the manuscript will be of interest to a journal's readers, something which is always as the forefront editor's mind. As such, it is worth spending time writing a coherent and persuasive cover letter. Okay. Uh, actually, cover letter is very important. We should have an ideal cover letter as a journal requirement. This is a format. This is a sample of cover letter. This is a sample of cover letter. In such format, we can decorate our cover letter describing all of the essential things. Like we should mention the journal's name, journal's editor name, journal's name, and this is the editor's name, editor name, one of the editor, chief editor maybe. Then this is the format where we can put our article name, and there we can put the author's name. So, and we can also mention the type of our article, if it is an original article or a brief communication or a review like this. So there are different, we marked the essential information where we can put our journals on information. Okay. So this is an ideal format. How we can write a cover letter describing all of the essential things. Actually, an ideal cover letter creates a positive impression. So we should take it consciously. Points to be discussed. Now we'll discuss reviewing, revision, and resubmission process. Reviewing is a procedure. Considering reviewing as a procedure in which several peers discuss your work, learn from their comments, and join the discussion. Okay. Nearly every manuscript requires revision. It's true. Every manuscript requires revision. First revision, second revision, then even though many manuscripts require several revisions. So revision is a very common issue. So bear in mind that editors and reviewers mean to help you improve your article. Do not take offense. Okay, that means authors should take reviewers and editors' comment very positively. Authors should think that by considering the comments of editors and reviewers, they can improve the quality of their article. So they shouldn't take offense. It offense. Minor revision doesn't guarantee acceptance after revision. It's also true. Do not count an acceptance, but address all comments carefully. Okay. Actually, authors can address all of the comments and suggestions point by point. Then after resubmission of the revised manuscript, then they can hope for having a positive response only. Revise the whole manuscript. Revise the whole manuscript, not just the part of the reviewers point out. Okay. It is also, these are also part of reviewing procedure. Sample review response letter. As we said earlier, author should respond the reviewer's comments carefully. So these are the sample letters, how authors can respond to the reviewer's comment. Here, author mention each point and respond it individually. Like this is a table, for instance, for responding reviewer one's comment, We can decorate such table. Here, authors can put um, the reviewer comment, then they can respond the comments separately. Okay, so this is an ideal way to respond to the reviewer's comment. Second round of reviews is common. It's common. A second review of the revised manuscript is common. Cherish the chance of discussing your work directly with other scientists in your community. Please prepare a detailed letter of response. Cut and paste each comment by the reviewer, answer it directly. Do not miss any point that I said earlier, actually. Okay. State specifically when changes you have made to the manuscript. Give page and line number. We can also use color to state specifically what actually we changes in our manuscript. Okay. A typical problem is discussion is provided, but it is not clear what changes have been made. That's why we have to be very specific. We can use color. We can use color or highlighter to mention the changed portion of the manuscript, so that editors or reviewers can easily find out the edited or changed writings or discussions of the revised manuscript. Okay. Provide a scientific response to the comments you accept, or author can provide a convincing, solid, and polite rebuttal to the point. If you think the reviewer is wrong, write in a way that your responses can be given to the reviewer. Okay. Do not resubmit elsewhere without the revision. Okay, actually, this is not an ideal way. So in that case, we can say author should submit the article elsewhere. Author should not resubmit the article elsewhere without revision. Should not consider it as a lottery. So never treat publication as a lottery by submitting a rejected manuscript directly to another journal without any significant revision. It will not save any of your time and energy, because the original reviewers, even editors, may eventually find the errors. So which can lead to animosity towards the author. So a possible strategy may be, in your cover letter, declare that paper was rejected, and also, you can also mention the name of the journal. Include the referee's report and a detailed letter of response showing how each comment has been addressed. So explain why you are resubmitting the paper to the journal. That means the explanation may be, this journal is a more appropriate journal, or the manuscript has been improved as a result of its previous review, etc. So in total, I can say any author should be honest in resubmission process. Okay, and after proper revision, by considering all of the comments and suggestions of the reviewers and editors, then authors can resubmit his or her paper to any reputed journal. Important to remember, there are some bullet points which are important to remember. Preparation is important, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. Submit to the right journal based on the scope and aim and scope and prestige. Submit to one journal only at a time. Check the English. The English language should not be poor. Pay attention to a structure. Pay attention to journal requirement. Be honest. It's most important. what to do when a paper gets rejected. So we will discuss uh, this term, these items in our another video.